Eyes up front, busters. Look at what she's got there, though. She's almost naked. I see the shit right here. Pokemon Academy Life Friday. Hope you guys are having a great Friday, and I hope you have a great weekend. Last episode, we started to do the egg hunt. If you guys have missed the last episode, don't worry. It's going to be up here, and if you don't care to watch the last episode, that's fine too. Chill out, hang out, and let's see what Spring's Day has to offer us. As you walk into the garden, you hear what sounds like light rustling in the bushes. Oh, heads up, man. A wild Pokemon. Oh, Happiny. Happiny, hop, hop, hop. Oh, look. Happiny toddles unsteadily from the bushes. Based on its diminutive size, you can assume it's just hatched from one of the eggs that was hidden. Oh, it's so cute. I want to hug it, but it's probably too young. Oh, but I want to. You see it too. Yeah, it's looking for something. Oh, what's it looking for? Well, Happiny usually carries around small ovaloid stones to practice for when they become chancy, but since it's Happiny's newborn, it looks like it's looking for something to put in its pouch. Maybe if I just... Oh, okay, she does not want to be touched. It's probably feeling really insecure since it's got this, urge to do something, but doesn't know what. Our knack for Pokemon might not be enough to overcome that. It might not let you close unless you help it. I guess we can come back later once we find something for it. Look, it's just moving around down there. We just have to probably get an ovaloid thing and come back to it. So we'll come back to it. Let's see, where should we check next? I don't remember all in what I went to. I think the research center we've already been to. Okay, what about the battle hall? You walk into the arena and see Bee sitting cross-legged in front of an egg. She is seemingly contemplating it. The egg is rugged, pockmarked with firm indentations, and with a purple top and brown bottom. Hey, Bee. Oh, hello. Please, take a seat. What you doing? Just pondering your egg? Yes, this is the egg of a Tyrogue, a Pokemon with multiple futures. Yeah, I'm familiar. What'll you evolve into? I'm not certain. Hence my reticence to claim the egg for myself. Well, it's just her, right? So we could probably take her out and take the egg, right? We could get a Tyrogue. Aww. Well, since I can't make my mind up, yeah, I suppose that's fine. I don't want to take this egg. Let's talk about it. Well, okay. So, what you gonna do with it? You want it to take some hits or do some hits? My team has some issues on the defensive, so I suppose I'd rather it could take hits than deal them. Defensive, huh? But my team already has a notable flying weakness. I enlisted in the Rock Elective to counter that, but an easy counter to that is simply to give flying type moves to otherly type Pokemon. Flying type moves can be learned most easily by dragon types, so perhaps I should seek a Pokemon that can learn fairy moves? But then a sensible opponent would use a poison type, which my fighting types would also have difficulty fighting. Of course, then I could teach my Pokemon ground type moves, but then that compounds my flying weakness. So then I should teach them psychic moves, but that gives a faux dark type that chance for a free switch in, which is... Hey, miss, stop it. Sorry? You're tying yourself up all in knots. Every Pokemon's got a counter, yeah, but if you try to plan for every strategy, you end up just being a generalist who's great at nothing. It's true. Look how many champions out there are known mono-type specialists. There's nothing wrong with throwing scissors every time, as long as you can do it really well. I fear not the man who's practiced 1,000 kicks, but I do fear the man who has practiced one kick 1,000 times. Yeah, exactly. Now, you said that you wanted a friend that could make your team more defensive, yep. Yes. So, that'd be Hitmonchan, right? Tyrogue evolves into those guys if their defense is higher than their attack. Not exactly, Mr. Gold. Hitmontop actually has higher defenses than Hitmonchan. Plus, their intimidate ability makes the foe get real scared whenever you switch it in, so they can't hit as hard. Ooh. Intimidate has always been my all-time favorite ability that a Pokemon has, so I'm kind of on the Intimidate side there. Oh, that's right. And Mr. Aldous said you need a rapid spinner on your team, right? Hitmontop can do that too. So your other mons don't take as much damage when they swap in. Whoa, you know that too, Mr. Gold? You're real smart. Hey now, I'm being patronized by a 6-year-old? I'm not 6, I'm 12 and a half. What does patronize mean? Talking down to. Oh no, I never do that. I've always mind my manners around grown-ups. Daddy told me to. You remind me of my brother, little lady. What's your name? Oh, I'm Iris Blanc, and I'm a really good battler. B. Just B. Well, Iris Blanc and my teammates, I think I've come to a conclusion. I thank you for your assistance. Oh, cool. Still, it would be remiss of me not to offer you a fragment of my appreciation. If you wish to take the egg, you may. I'm certain you'll do as well with it as I might. Oh. I mean, so she's giving us the option to take the egg. Or leave it for her. But since she's giving us the option... we take the egg, baby. Jeez Louise, it's hot out here. I'm gonna take my disguise off. There we go. It was super stuffy wearing that all day underneath my disguise. I mean, I'm not sure the disguise was doing anything in the first place, but now it definitely won't. Alright, where are we going? Let's go to the pledge hall. There's nothing there. Okay, how about the student center? Oh, look! As you walk into the student center, Bianca and Tia abruptly walk out of it, nearly colliding into you. Two Biancas in one place. Oh, hey.
Oh, hiya, Red Hat.
Hi, Sai. Hey, Biancas. Huh, something just occurred to me. Ethan, you know these two have the same name, right? Huh? Yeah. So, who are they? Blonde is Belle and brunette is Ven. It's amazing how close you are, yet still incredibly off. We just established that they have the same name, didn't we? Iris, back me up here.
Yep, you did, Mr. Senpai. You totally did. Yeah, you did.
What can I say? I'm bad with names. Well, how are you two doing? Find any good eggs?
Well, that's the thing. We were walking to the student center together and we saw the egg at the same time. We both kind of want it, but we can't figure out who should have it. So we're trying to decide.
And they're both like just fucking bouncing, bro. They're two sides of energies, both Biancas. Whoa, whoa, please, one at a time. One at a time? But I was the only one talking. Yeah, but Tia was signing and I've actually learned enough JSL. That's a bit distracting.
Oh, but that reminds me of the point of the story. And basically because we can't talk, I have no idea how to decide who gets the egg. Do you want it?
Yeah, I'm definitely not fluent enough to translate yet. Sorry. Hey, Ethan, Iris, either of you guys know JSL?
Professor Cherry does, but I never learned a bit of it. Pass, man. I'm only 12 and a half. How am I supposed to learn something like that? You gotta be a grown-up to do that. Actually, a child is better at learning languages than grown-ups. Your neuroplasticity is super adaptable before you get older.
Oh, how do you know that?
Oh, I've done a bunch of research on dreams. A friend of mine is leading scientist in the field, so I study all kinds of brain stuff.
Huh. Is that why you have a Muna?
Yeah, my Mooney was a gift.
Cool. About the egg, though. You look at the egg Bianca's holding. It's blue and it has a rubbery texture. You feel like if you dropped it, it would almost certainly bounce back. Not that you'd risk that, of course. Well, I guess someone's got to make the call. I could say I take it, or I could let them take it. Ideally, you don't want more than 3 eggs. I mean, that's what Leaf said at the beginning of this whole venture. I mean, I guess I'll take it. I mean, why not?
That's a great idea. You're an awesome little, so I bet you'll take good care of it. Oh, that makes things simple. Alrighty, here you go.
Look, it's opportunities. Opportunities, okay? I know there was also opportunities to probably build some relationships by giving people stuff. But I kind of want some eggs. I'm upset that I couldn't get the Volcarona, but I just couldn't take it from May. I just couldn't. As you walk into the recreation center, you notice there's an egg floating in the center of the pool. It's a deep marine blue and has markings on it, vaguely resembling a happy face. Any idea what that one is?
Blue eggs? I don't know. My old neighbor probably would. She was always fiddling around the eggs and stuff.
Whooper, maybe? Yeah, maybe. I think.
Oh no! That egg is drowning!
Drowning? What? I'm pretty sure eggs don't breathe.
No! The eggshells are porous. Air still goes in and out. That egg must have rolled into the pool.
At this, you notice a pile of towels with slight indentation to the side of the pool. You could easily imagine the egg rolling off of it.
Well, we gotta rescue it. I'll jump in. Look away.
Huh?
I need to take my clothes off. I can't let this outfit get wet. It practically becomes transparent.
What? You mean that's not a swimsuit?
What is it then? Just don't peek.
Oh, okay. Just don't peek. Just don't not peek.
I'm a man. I'm sorry. Look, I mean, not all men do this, okay? But if you're gonna give me the options, right? I'm gonna pick not to peek. If it didn't throw it at me like this, like, I would not pick. But because I am cultured,
Surely just a single peek wouldn't.
hey, what are you doing? Nothing. I mean, nothing much. Maybe something. I don't know.
Wait, how'd you know I was opening my eyes?
Damn it. That's a -3. Oh! Hey, eyes up front, busters. Look at what she's got there, though. She's almost naked. I see that shit right here. Ethan said worth. All right, this time we're not gonna peek. Okay, we're gonna not peek. We're gonna be rational and not peek. Just don't peek. You dutifully keep your eyes closed, though the temptation is nigh unbearable. Why didn't I just jump in myself? Heck, I don't care if these clothes get wet. Hindsight is 2020, I guess. I mean, it's technically 2024, but hey, whatever. This game is probably 2020. I mean, it is what it is.
A few moments pass, and then... All right, now you can look. I rescued the egg, and I might have made a bit of a silly mistake. Let me guess, it's a water type, and its eggs are safe underwater? Pretty sure, yeah. There's a thin layer of protective film that covers the egg. I think that would filter out the water.
Oh, well, the intention was there.
Yeah, but I sure feel dumb. Do you want the egg?
I mean, I don't know. Is it a water type? I mean, I have a water type. I mean, what kind of egg is it? I don't freaking know. You take it.
Nah, you go ahead. Thanks. Where'd that girl that was with you go?
I don't know. I guess she slipped away while my eyes were closed.
It's kind of weird, because I could swear that I've seen her before. Well, whatever. Good luck on the rest of your egg hunt. Oh, hey, there you are. Where'd you get up to? Oh, Miss Skylar's from Unova. I could tell because of her accent.
Huh? You got something against Unovians? She's a little young to be racist, isn't she?
No, I'm from Unova too, but, Unovan people get real weird when they see me, and I just want everyone to have fun looking for eggs.
I'm sure Skylar wouldn't get weird. She's a great person. She wants to be a hero, you know?
Well, that's okay. Maybe next time then. Now, come on, let's go.
That's a bit weird, right?
Yeah, a bit. I feel like I've seen Sclera before as well, but...
Sclera? Do you mean Skyla or Iris?
The second one. Why? What'd I say?
Not any of the names!
It's chilly in here. I should have kept my uniform on.
Dawn said there would be an egg in here, right?
I mean, what she actually said was room their egg has sorry by sorry.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that means there's an egg in here. I just don't see it.
Oh, look there, Mr. Senpai. It's on the desk.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
What is it?
What's this? Approaching the desk at the front of the classroom, you see an egg wrapped in a fluffy wool blanket. The egg is bright pink with wispy yellow tufts on its top. However, of more immediate concern than the egg is what sounds like a quiet sobbing. Due to your experience in your ice type elective, you're easily able to recognize this as Instructor Melony. Oh boy, this will be a thing, won't it? Hey, something wrong? Oh, is that Melony?
Oh, it's awful, just awful. I know I have to leave the eggs out for my students. That's my job as a teacher, but if you take this egg, then I'll be left all alone. Again.
Oh, jeez. Hey, isn't that a bit too cold in here for eggs anyway?
Professor Elm says that eggs can endure pretty much anything for 24 hours. It should be fine for a while. Yup, it's true. Besides, that's a smoochum egg. They're ice types.
Well, I guess since the egg's wrapped up in the blanket is fine, but I'd feel a bit bad just taking the egg from Instructor Melony. I could swap the egg out for one of my own? So I could get a smoochum if I wanted to. Smoochum evolves into Jinx, which is an ice type. Wouldn't be terrible. But let's just leave it. I don't really want to smooch him.
You walk into the lobby and see Flannery is staring at an egg that's just a tiny bit out of reach on the top of a bookshelf.
She is repeatedly jumping up, attempting to grab it. It's amusing to see quite tall Flannery face such as a vertical challenge. The egg is red and covered in lumps. It gives off a palpable heat, even from this distance.
Oh, hey, Sai, good to see you. I've been trying to get this darn egg off the bookshelf for ages now. Guess I'm just a couple inches too short, huh? No way, miss, you're really tall. Well, maybe compared to you, Squirt. Daddy says I'm in top percentage of my height group. That means I'm taller than my classmates. Cool. Hey, kiddo, wanna ride on my shoulders? I bet if you do, we can get that darn egg. Can I?
Do it. Ethan, she's asking you.
Huh? Me? What are you asking me for? I mean, Sai's right there. Yeah, but I don't want you to feel left out. Daddy says I should give everyone in my company equal attention.
Jeez, you're a cute kid.
Thanks. Anyway, I'm not your daddy, but sure, go ahead. Climb that mountain. Did you just call me a mountain? Yup. I mean, I had to do something to ruin this cute moment, didn't I? Me and my big mouth.
Flannery lifts Iris up on her shoulders, and Iris deftly grabs the egg from the top of the bookshelves, though she yelps a little at the heat.
That egg's hot. It burned my fingers. Oh, hold on. I think I've got some cream in my bag.
Hey, I always wondered, what's in that bag you carry around all over?
Just emergency stuff. First aid kit, spare phone batteries, you know, stuff like that. Well, thanks for helping me get the egg, little miss. It was my pleasure, big miss. Hey, since you burned your fingers getting it, do you want it? Whoa, isn't Iris a bit young for that? I mean, she keeps saying she's a really good battler, but you can't be a trainer yet, can you? Yeah, I got my trainer's license in Driftvale. Daddy says that they're a national embarrassment. But I don't think I have room on my team for that kind of Pokemon. Why don't you take it, Ty?
Oh my god, I don't know what egg this is.
Flannery wants it. Just give it to Flannery. Score! Thanks! Would you like to go to the research center to end your day, or do you have more to do?
There is still more to do!
Give Happini the blue rubbery egg. The Happini tucks the egg into its pouch, seemingly contented. The Happini, now calm, sits patiently at your and Ethan's feet. Wow, she really likes you two misters. What can I say? We've got a knack. It's still a baby, though. Should probably go to the research center to get a checkup and shots and stuff. For sure. Shall we, dude? Shots? Are Pokemon meant to have shots? Jeez, I'm so behind the curve. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, I guess I just traded the blue egg for the Happini. You carefully carry the Happini back to the research center. By the time you arrive at the lab, she has drifted to sleep peacefully in your arms. You leave her with one of the incubator attendants, then continue the egg hunt. Damn, it's gotten late. Have we seriously been doing this all day? Guess so, man. I'm sleepy. It's probably past your bedtime, isn't it? Why don't we see if we can find your dad now? But I want to keep looking for eggs. I get you, but it's real dark out. We should probably head back home before it gets too late. Okay, Mr. Gold, but only because you're a grown-up, so I have to listen to you. Darn right. Do you know where your dad might be, Iris? Yeah, I think he's in the academy building. Makes sense. Let's go by the research center to drop off our eggs then. Not so fast. We'll be relieving you of those eggs. You serious? Deadly serious. These eggs are the progeny of champions. Their legacy should only be in the hands of trainers who know how to use them. Regardless of whatever eggs you might have on hand, your aren't our only target. And of that of your companions, the man who got into the battle team with an atrocious trout performance? Nothing suspicious there. And don't get me started on the literal child you have tagging along. She isn't even a student. Our tuition pays for access to these eggs. The fact that the school turns the acquisition of such a valuable battle asset into a game is bad enough. You guys understand this is robbery, right? Like, this isn't just a hazing ritual. I could report you to the Office of Student Conduct and Conflict Resolution. Heck, I could report you to the cops. Yes, and we could just easily tell the student body that you've only gotten to the school because you're best buds with Professor Oak. You should consider yourself grateful that we only put the posters exposing your weekend hobbies, trash man. Oh, was it them that did that? I mean, I think they did me a service. Oh my god, that was you? I hope you see now how serious we... Thanks! Beg pardon? Yeah, people have been talking about my campaign non-stop ever since. That gave me a seriously needed boost in the public eye. You really helped me out. Piss. See? I told you this is a bad idea. I told you this wouldn't work. It was your idea. It most certainly did not. Hey, kinda out of the blue, but what's your guys' relationship? I've been wondering that too. The matching clothes are throwing me off. Are you like siblings, lovers, both? I don't see how that in any way is any business of yours. Both, got it. We are not... What was... That was a Baneri. I recognize that battle cry. Hey, this OST of something coming is serious! Oh no! Crap, there's a lot of them. I'll take the big one. You guys try to handle the others. Bro, that's a... What the f... is that? That's a Baneri too, right? What kind of Baneri is that? It's a frenzied Pokemon. All right, we're gonna start off by weakening its stats. Oh, you messed up. We're gonna use, let's see. Can we try to catch it this time? Yes. Oh, it breaks. Okay, so it doesn't. It's dead. Nice beating it, dude. Yeah, but I'm confused. Right, I only just learned this, but that was a Mega Evolve Lot Bunny. Don't Pokemon need trainers to Mega Evolve? Mega Evolve? How did it do that? I don't know, man. I've never heard of anything like that before. Everything I know about Mega Evolution tells me that there needs to be a Mega Stone, a Keystone, and a trainer involved. And that was clearly a wild Pokemon. No kidding. I've heard of something like this before. Huh? Yeah, there's a big old dragon from Hoenn called, Rayquaza. It showed up a few years ago when I was a kid, and it can Mega Evolve without a trainer. I know a lot about dragons. It would be easy to dismiss that as a child's imagination, but do you know how it does that? Yep, it's got a real special organ, the Mikado organ, and it eats up meteors to charge it with energy. Meteors? Yeah. So if another Pokemon like, for example, a Lot Bunny ate a fragment of a meteor, would it be able to Mega Evolve too? I don't think so. Rayquaza is the only one with that organ, I think. And it's probably going to be a special kind of meteor, like how grown-ups need to eat their broccoli to get big. Huh. Didn't Bianca crash from a meteor or something like that, like a few episodes back? That meteor has some significance. And then I recall a comment that one of my favorite, like, all-time commenters on this series said something about special about the meteor. What exactly is special about this said meteor? What does this meteor have to entail with the main story? I feel like that's going to come to a head soon, too. What are you thinking, man? I'm thinking I'm out of my depth here. I guess it's something to ask old man Oak. Yeah, I guess so. Well, let's go back to the research center. We still got to drop these eggs off. Oh, right. We do, and the Happini. You and Ethan deposit your eggs with the attendants at the research center and prepare to leave. Hey, Iris, since you've got not a student here, you're not planning on keeping those eggs you've got, are you? Nope, I'm going to give it to the school. I've already got a big version of this one anyway. Peering at the eggs in Iris' hands, you see a pair of smaller eggs with a blue base. The top half is covered in a rough black fur-like substance peeped with an infrequent red triangles. Actually, how about you take it, Miss Senpai and Mr. Gold? What? No way. I mean, you found them, right? Yeah, but like I said, I got a big one already, and I'm sure they'll be happy with you two. You two have been real nice to me today. You didn't call me a kid or nothing. And you listened to me when I told you about Rayquaza. I think Daddy would really like you two. That's important because those eggs hatch into really ornery Pokemon. They might try to bite you or something. So it's really important to be nice to them. Wow, thanks. Aw, thanks, Iris. I really appreciate it. Yeah, ditto. Thank you, misters. Now it's my bedtime. I better get back to Daddy before he blows a fuse. I really hope I get to see you two again. Well, will I see you around the school? Probably not. I should be flying back to Unova soon. But I'll ask Daddy if I can show up to more festivals like this. Good luck. Thank you. You guys too. Cute kid. Yeah, feels like the little sister I never had. We should definitely make sure she gets back safely, right? For sure. It's weird as hell that rampaging Pokemon got this far into the school grounds. All right, let's go. And those two are ignored. Well, that was an utter failure. Trounced by bunnies on Springs Day. What a joke! Are we meant to just give up then? Accept size meteoric rise is inevitable? Perhaps we should focus our efforts on the other beneficiaries of nepotism, like Blue Oak. Blue has done nothing wrong. You're one of those cretins who ripped that Charmander from out of our hands. My efforts hardly contributed to that. Why should we take you at your word? You're doubtlessly a beneficiary of nepotism yourself. Nepotism? You keep using that word. Who recommended you to the school? Our parents, who are our lauded alumni and sit on the board of trustees. You understand how that in itself is nepotism, right? You're no less guilty than Sai, unless you have access to information I do not about his particular situation. Psh! Just look at him. He's barely illiterate fool who bungled his way onto the battle team? Yes, I know. I've heard all those complaints before, from Blue. Well, what are you doing here then? Isn't it close to curfew? I am in a desperate need of allies. What? Damn me for it, but I'm confident there is something about Sai that is unbeatable, that no fair play can overcome. If I could prove to myself that I was wrong, I would accept that, but I've been unable to, as of yet. I don't see why we should care about your little political games. Your bleeding heart liberal antics are of no concern to us. Are you blind? We have a common foe, Sai. In 3 weeks, he's practically charmed the entire school. If we don't do something by the time the first quarter class is over with, he'll be the dean of the academy. Well, what's this something you suggest? Find the truth, then tell it. Oh, very clever, Sharon, because truth is what wins politics. What a revolutionary strategy you have. If I am right about the truth I believe is lying undercover, then yes, it will win, but I need your aid to find it. I do not like you, but you are possibly 2 of the 3 people in the entire school who do not like Sai Senpai, so you're valuable. Go on. Forgive me for this, Sai, but I must be sure. Yo. Sharon is trying to get us, guys. He's trying to get us with our pants down. Yeah, so that's my situation. So if you have any odd jobs for me, I'll be right cuffed if you let me know. Yeah, I don't think that'll happen, but I'll mind you and keep. I'll keep you in mind. Sorry. Is what I meant to say. Sorry that I can't think of anything I could hire you for. No need to worry about me that. Just, mind me and keep. This is physically painful. Maybe I should step in. Since we're on a battle team together, I thought I'd mention, I just really need to get my money back quick, or else in 5 months... Did someone say money quick? Yes, Fantastic! Oh, did she just push it on? Sonia, you and I were gonna rule this school. You know what we're surrounded by? Paintings? Yeah, there probably were something too. But no, not that. I'm surprised you haven't thought of it first, actually. We're surrounded by thick, oversized, bulging wallets! I don't... Everyone in this school is filthy rich, besides you, and it sounds to me like you might appreciate a little redistribution of assets. Are you trying to get me to join a campus political group? Not even! Politics is the small man's game. They can paint the car any color they want, but it's the people with the money who decide how it drives. I'm so lost. Then it's a good thing I found you, Sonia. I'm offering you my hand in collaboration. I'm the only self-made woman in this entire school. Everyone else, they're here on mommy or daddy's money. I'm here because I raised the funds myself and worked hard for it for over a decade. You must be very proud. But I don't see... Take it from this self-made woman, Sonia of the battle team. There are a dozen different ways you could make the money needed to pay off your tuition before the deadline. I'm not gonna sell my body. There are 11 different ways you could make the money needed. Like, if you want to stay legal with it, investments is your best bet. I have a deal with a bunch of stores in town. I give them a bunch of money, they place orders for new product lines, students go to the stores, and the stores share a split of the revenue with me. I get more money, and the more money I get, the more products they sell, Pokeballs, potions, even stat enhancers. It's a win-win, and it could be a win-win if you join in. And this is profitable. To the tune of 300,000 a month, and the number's only growing. If you get in on the ground level now, the dividends would be immense. This sounds a lot like a pyramid scheme. Oh yeah, it totally is. But you'd be on the second layer of it. Don't you know the rules? Never join a pyramid scheme unless you're the first to join. Oh, and you would be. I may be a little bit obsessed with money, but I can promise you I'm not a liar. How much to join? I'll let you buy in for a modest 1,000 fee. You literally can't get a better deal than that. For the price of a small burger, I'll loop you into a deal with an almost guaranteed 5% rate of return every school day. That sounds like something we need to get into. Not to mention it's glowing blue, which obviously means that this is very valuable information for us, the player. Every school day? So weekends are out? Well, yeah, I mean, I hand deliver your dividends. That's a quality service, you know. And I'm busy on weekends. Actually, how would you feel about signing up for my gym class? I run it on the weekends. We could work on burning off some of that excess fat, eh? I like my excess fat. Huh, and here I was thinking you just couldn't find a shirt that fits. I mean, Sonya's pretty thick. I mean, I'm not complaining about the results, though. Look, about the investment, should we? Yeah, wait, I went in. Eh? Well, sure, not a problem with me. The more we all invest, the more we all get. Wait, will that mean will I get less then? Nah, don't worry about that. You'd enter in on the same level. 1,000, right? I'll pay that right now. Alright, well, good. I invested 1,000 Poke Dollars. So that's good. Pleasure doing business with you. Alright, I'm not sure if I don't have any money on me. I'll pay for her. Really? Yeah, money's a bit tight for me too, but what's it for, if not helping friends? Oh, that hurt my wallet, but at least she's happy now. Well, that was weirdly gallant. Damn, I need to get a shirt like that. Then I can get myself a guy who'll pay for stuff. Sure, I'll be paying with your money. If that gamble battle from last Friday is any indication. Well, aren't you cocky? I'll get that money back, believe me. Anyway, if either of you want to chat, find me at the baseball field. I'm always down to talk business. Cool. Guys, I fell into a vase and I can't get out. Hello? Somebody? I guess this is my life now. Oh, poor Dawn. Dawn is like just an unfortunate circumstance. Gonna rank up with Janine. Wait, isn't that? You're coming with me. So I am. Can you just ninjutsu me over there, or is this a one-person kind of thing? How much do you weigh? About 185, I think. Right, can you compress yourself into a 3-foot cube? No. Then I guess we're walking. Hop to it. Sure thing. Hey, this music, though, it's a throwback. So what's your goal? Why are you here in the battle team? Well, this isn't where I thought this was going. Change your thoughts. That's where it's going now. Well, I mean, I'm kind of in the battle team because you opened the door so wide for me. It smacked a bunch of other people on the way. Funny. Yeah, I know why I wanted you in the battle team, but why'd you join? I want to be a Pokemon champion. Of Kanto? Any region. Kanto's my home, so that'd be really cool, but as long as I'm a champion, I'll be happy. Alright. Thanks. You can go now if you want. Really? You brought me all the way out here just to ask me one question? You want me to ask more? How about I ask you a couple, Captain? I want to know about my fearless leader. Sure, I have time. Go ahead. You also want to be champion, right? Why? It was either this or take over my dad's old gym, and I don't know. A gym leadership isn't big enough. If I was a gym leader, I'd be one of 8. 16, actually, since the Indigo League merged. I told you I don't want a part of something. I want the whole thing. I'm not going to be the 5th or 13th. Stop on some random trainer's journey. I'm going to be their journey. I'm going to be the one they climb the mountain to defeat. Wow, that's pretty intense. But why does being number 1 matter so much to you? I come from a small city. A city, sure, but small one. After they closed the Safari Zone, the only thing that city had was its gym. And its most famous gym leader left to join the Elite Four. Pretty much since I was a kid, I knew my future was set. I could have taken that gym leader position easily, but I also have every possible advantage. I am the daughter of the Elite Four member. I call the 2-time regional champion uncle. Before the Safari Zone closed down, I made my dad a ton of money, so we live very comfortably. Oh, and I'm the heiress to the ancient shinobi technique of Ransei. Beg pardon? The point is, I literally don't have a single reason why I shouldn't be able to be number 1. I have no weakness. Nothing is holding me back. That answer your question, Sai? I'll be number 1 because I have no reason not to be. And I'm not going to stop at number 1 in Kobukan. I'll defeat Lance, too, and become the first 3-time regional champion. Then I'm going for world champion. You sound like Boo Boo. Ugh. Yeah, don't tell anyone. But I saw a lot of myself in him. I've got a question, though. You said you called Lance Uncle. Yeah, he's actually visited Fuchsia a lot when I was younger. When I was younger, I thought he was just visiting because he had a crush on my Aunt Aya. But he later told me he actually visited because he was trying to get my dad to leave his gym position and join the Elite Four. So he did? No way. My dad turned him down for years. Years. But isn't Koga a member of the Indigo Elite Four now? Well, not right now. He's taking a quick break to teach at the school, but he is. Yeah. So what changed? Nothing really. Lance just asked enough that my dad gave in. Oh, that worked. He asked every day, no matter what. Rain, shine, no matter where Lance started his day at 5 p.m., he would show up at my family's door. We had him over for dinner a lot. I think that made my dad eventually cave, was Lance became, well, my friend. I was a third his age, but he liked my determination, and I thought he was the coolest guy ever. He was so kind. What happened? I'm not sure there's anything specific I can point at and say that's when Lance changed. He just got beaten down by losing so often, I think. I mean, he's one of the top 5 strongest trainers in the world, but he had to lose so many times to get there. I wonder if it was worth it. I wonder if he wonders if it was worth it. We're learning a little bit about Lance, too, in this, which I appreciate. I'm kind of surprised you're so open. Like, you're pretty terse during practices, and you're kind of an intimidating woman, you know, but you're all telling me all this stuff about you. I guess the whole you will obey persona is just to keep us in line. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. But let me be very clear. I'm choosing to be open with you because I think you're a good listener, and not a word of this conversation will leave this battle hall. Oh, also, you will obey, okay? Although the butterflies in your stomach seem all but ready to burst out at a moment's notice, you're cognizant that this moment would easily define your future relationship with Janine. Anything less than enthusiastic verbal consent will probably get Janine to back off. Oh, anything less than enthusiastic verbal consent? That's what it's telling me. Yes, ma'am. You really don't listen, do you? What am I going to do to have to make you remember? I'm not ma'am. If you really can't bear to call me by my name, how about miss? Oh, yeah, find this. Yeah, that's me right now, bro. Right answer. Anyway, it's not really a persona. It's just, well, it's who I am. My first year as a battle team leader, do you remember how many team members I said I had? 62, right? You were paying attention. Good work. Why? Every time with Janine, why is this always a thing? I accepted a ton of people into the battle team, pretty much because I was too afraid to turn anyone down, and I just picked whoever I thought were the strongest battlers. Which, looking back on it, was pretty much the people who talked about being the strongest the most. Yeesh. Yeah, imagine 62 boo-boos, who all think they know how to run the team. All of them convinced that they're the only ones on the team who matters. How did you survive? I stopped giving them choices. Seriously? There's gotta be more to it than that. No, I'm serious. I treated the team like it was a democracy that first year. And that was the biggest mistake I could have made. I'm in charge. I make the decisions. If I know what's best for someone, I'm not going to sit my hands and let them make a mistake. Actually, my dad was the one who told me to, well, basically remember I was in charge. I tried too hard to make everyone happy, then he just sat me down and said, Janine, my daughter, Shinobi heiress, you must not let yourself be cowed by the masses. You must cut through their awful opinions like a shuriken. Oh, I didn't notice his face was on her face, look! I mean, at the time I was kind of an edgy teen, so I didn't really... What the hell was that? Huh? Your face, it became, you looked... Stop sputtering. Sorry, what I meant to say was you looked exactly like your father there. Oh, that? Basic kunoichi disguise technique, don't worry about it. Even if I try, I think I'm gonna see that in my nightmares. Get over it. Yeah, okay. So, it was your dad who told you to stop giving the other battle team members choices? Kind of. What he really said was that I needed to have more confidence in my own, but it was the same outcome, really. So, you've got a good relationship with him? Yeah, good enough. I mean, we butt heads all the time, but he's the one who laid out the red carpet for me. He's a bit disappointed I'm not trying to be the new fuchsia team leader, but he can't exactly fault me for aiming higher. What about your mom? Killed by a rival ninja clan. What? Oh, you are fun to tease. And what about Lance? Sounds like he was almost family to you. What does he think about you attempting to be world champ? Everyone knows he wants that too, and he's been trying for a long time. He's fine with it. Huh. I guess I finally hit the wall. Run that by me again? I've been asking more and more personal questions, just waiting for you to eventually shut me down. And this is the first question I've asked that I don't think you've been entirely straight with me about. Wait, you've been waiting for me to shut you down? Yeah, just testing my boundaries, seeing what I can get away with, you know? Well, isn't that interesting? Just out of curiosity, what makes you think you can get away with that? It was less I want to see if I can get away with this, and more of I want to see what happens if I don't get away with this. It's very refreshing finally meeting someone who could just play the game and be honest about it. Let me just set expectations here. You get this battle team into national tournament, you do anything I tell you to, and you get to spend time with you? You're almost too cute. I feel guilty if I tone into you like I want to. Tore into you. What? I don't think you're ready for this just yet. Oh. Let me rephrase. I don't think you deserve this just yet. Oh, okay. Much more into that. You be a good boy and win me some more battles, okay? And if you do that, I'll give you your reward. What's our reward, chat? What could possibly be our reward? I like to keep track of my progress. Can you make a clear number of battles I need to win to make that happen? Oh, you'll know, and you'll know when I let you know. And I'm not a moment before. Understood? Yes, miss. Good boy. Oh, is that our rank? Your heart shift as your relationship with Janine evolved from tool to good boy? We'll do another freaking matchup and then, or rank up, and then we'll call it. Well, let me see if there's any. Yeah, sure. I forgot that it's Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday. So it's a free day. I guess we can rank up with Hilda. Why not? Because, you know, Hilda was the original waifu when we started. Hey, Hilda. Sigh. Oh, shit. Good to see you. What are you up to? Oh, I was just going to the student center. Bianca spilled a ton of ketchup on Serena's bed, so I'm going to do the laundry rooms. Oh, what was with Bianca doing with ketchup on Serena's bed? The girls of dorm 251 have agreed never to talk about it again, so I can't really tell you. Ah, you tease. Anyway, what's up with you? Mind if we walk and talk? I'm pretty busy. Oh, yeah, sure. Hilda quickly strides ahead, and you need to speed walk after her to keep up. But you know you want to watch her from behind as she walks. I mean, I would. So, what are you doing after this? I don't even know. I mean, after I do the laundry, I've got to restock the dorm fridge. May likes to make sure there's a plate of cookies on the counter, and Leaf gets moody if there isn't, so I gotta help May with the cooking. After that, I've got to research cute date restaurants at Inspira for Serena. She got some sort of plan there. Didn't have time to ask. And Bianca's been really busy helping Nate and Sharon with their own projects, so her Pokemon needs some walking. Said I'd do that for her. My Aron could do with a walk too. And you know, after that, I've got to do my own studying for class. Professor Sycamore is being a real hard ass. Says I'm not applying myself. And after that, it's been like 12 hours since I checked in on Hilbert. He's probably choked to death on his own foot by now. Huh. Hey, my running shoes are getting pretty old. Do you think you could grab a new pair of me next time you're in Spira? Sure. What size are you? That was a joke then. More like a point. We haven't talked that much, Hilda, but doesn't your schedule seem very full? I mean, yeah, it is. But so what? I can handle it. It just seems to me, putting this delicately, that most of your to-do list is for other people. I can still handle it, though. I don't doubt that, but do you really need to? Pretty sure your roommates can handle their own chores. Yeah, probably. Right, so how about the next time they ask you to do something, you remind them of the last time you did something for them? Yeah, nah, that won't work. They don't usually ask me to do stuff for them. What do you mean? I just do it because they want it done and it needs to be done, so I just do it. Oh boy. So this is a self-inflicted lifestyle then. I guess it makes sense. Hilda's not the kind of woman who's a pushover and can be forced to do things. More like she pushes other people over and forces them to let her do things. Wow, you've got a pretty intense sense of responsibility. More like obligation. Hey, speaking of obligation, what's up with you and Hilbert? What? What the hell, I guess it's fine. Basically, Hilbert and I were raised together. His parents were often gone doing missions for this Pokemon rights organization they were part of. Sounds noble. Yeah, it was. I took care of him since I was already used to taking care of my dad. Aren't you the same age? You and Hilbert, I mean, not your dad. Almost. I'm 19, he's 18, but girls mature faster than boys, and even for a boy, he's hopeless. I resemble that remark. Right, so where was I? Oh yeah, I took care of him. He'd go out and train, and I'd stay home and cook, put his clothes out, make sure he did his homework. I mean, I never thought it'd be a long-term thing. One day I figured he'd grow up into, you know, a proper young man who could handle his own dirty underwear. Or his parents would come back from their missions and just stay with their damn kid. But that never happened. Wait, which one? Hilbert never grew up, or his parents never came back from their missions? Both. Guess it's not really his fault. I mean, he was practically raised by another kid. How do you really grow up in an environment like that? The guy still wants to eat ice cream for every meal. Actually, it's got worse. Like, He was always single-minded, but now he's obsessive as hell about his dream. Like, he doesn't even care if he eats or sleeps, because all he can think about is this damn dream of his. I sometimes wish I had a Muna. I could just slam him on the head and eat that damn dream out of him. And you know, it's one thing to have a goal and plan to get there, but he sees the world like a child. It's all black and white with him. There's absolutely no gray. Like the game he's from, black and white. Yeah, if y'all know, y'all know. He completely ignores truth in pursuit of his ideals. He thinks that just because he wants something more than anything else, it'll just happen for him, that he doesn't have to work for it. Maybe that's because he's never had to work for anything, because you've always done it for him? I mean, shit. I don't know, maybe. But if so, what the hell can I do about it? I can't just stop, even if I wanted to. He needs help. It seems to me more like he's desperately trying to get away from you, but what do I know? Well, maybe you could work on saying no more often to your non-Hilbert friends, so you're only running the life of one other person? No. Hey, that's a good start. No, I'm saying no to you saying I would say no more often. Oh. Like, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but this is who I am and how I've been for 19 years. It's gonna take a shitload more than a pep talk with a hot farm boy to get me to just stop all that. This is some kind of cheesy greeting card company movie. Did she just admit to calling me a hot farm boy? Then a shitload you shall receive. Huh? I've got some free time today and I can't stop you from taking care of everyone else. I can at least take care of you. I have no idea what you're talking about. You will, though. See you later? Sure. A few hours pass. Eventually, Hilda arrives back at her dorm, cooking, making groceries, and clean laundry in tow. Oh, shit, I can't carry all this and open the door. Aaron? Oh, look at Aaron. Yeah, hi, sweetie, I know. I haven't taken you on a walk in forever. Would you mind helping me carry these bags? Hey, I could use some goddamn help here. And what's that smell? Sai, what the hell were you doing in my dorm? Not much. Need some help with those bags? What? No, answer the goddamn question. I would, but I'm trying this new thing here. I say no to my friends, so no. Hey, get back here, you bastard! Answer me! What the hell? Hilda slowly pushes the door and the strong sense of freshly baked cookies quickly assails her. Hey, Hilda, welcome back. What the hell happened here? Oh, Sai dropped by. I can tell that. What did he do? Oh, he brought me a bunch of groceries we needed, and he helped me bake and restock the cookie plate. Thank God I was minutes away from a total cookieless meltdown. Yes, he was quite charming. He also helped me restart the restaurant in Inspiria. We found a couple together that should suit my plans quite nicely. Yeah, and he took my little Mooney out on a walk while I was helping Sharon build posters. I think she really liked being able to stretch her legs. Muna? Walk? Legs? Oh, and he said he checked in on Hilbert, and that Hilbert was not, choked to death on his own foot. Apparently, he took Hilbert out for ice cream. Oh! Hilda hears a ping somewhere in her subconscious as she suspects Sai has just gained 3 points with Hilbert. I fucking love that. That's very generous of him. Right? It's so cool. He just decided to do all this stuff for us for no reason. That bastard. I'm going to kill him. What does he think he is? My caretaker? Oh, it's a caretaker. Cool. Hanging out with Hilda will now convey. Oh, good. Great. Experience for other Pokemon. All right, guys. That was some more Pokemon Academy Live. We ranked up with 2 different people today, as well as finished the Springs Day event. It was quite great. We got 3 eggs into, well, 2 out of eggs. No, 3 eggs plus Happini. Well, I guess Happini is an egg, but the egg she was carrying is still Happini's egg, which means makes me get 4 eggs? I mean, I don't know. Technically, we gave Happini an egg. If she chooses us, then that means we get an extra egg, plus the egg Iris gave us. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me for today's Pokemon Academy Live Friday. I hope you guys have a good weekend. And if you love this content that was displayed today, please leave a like, as well as sharing with your fellow Pokemon fanatics out there. And I will see all of you guys in the next video. Take care, lovelies. And as usual, have yourselves a damn good one.